Hello viewers and welcome back to the card mat. I'm going to teach you a very nice oil and water routine. It's actually called the Elmsley Spectacular, and as far as I'm aware it was created by a Bristol magician called Andy Field. Fantastic little trick. Let's see how it goes first and then I'll show you how you do it. Keep watching. As you can see, I've got a small pack of cards on the table. I've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, right? I'll introduce you to them now. I've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4 Queen of Clubs, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of Diamonds. Now what I'm going to do is put a 4 of Diamonds down, and I'll put a Queen of Clubs on the top of it. I'll put a 4 of Diamonds down, and I'll put a Queen of Clubs on the top of it. I'll put a 4 of Diamonds down, and I'll put a Queen of Clubs on the top of it. Put a 4 of Diamonds down, and put a Queen of Clubs on the top of it. So you just see me mixing these cards up, putting them down, so they're all mixed up all the way through. But the strange thing is, give it a tap, give it a click, and when I turn it over, we find we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Queen of Clubs again, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of Diamonds again. We'll try it again. I'll put a 4 of Diamonds down, I'll put a Queen of Clubs on the top. I'll put a 4 of Diamonds down, I'll put a Queen of Clubs on the top. I'll put a 4 of Diamonds down, I'll put a Queen of Clubs on the top. I'll put a 4 of Diamonds down, I'll put a Queen of Clubs on the top. So again, you just seen me taking these cards and mixing them up as I was putting them down. But again, all we've got to do is give it a tap and a click, and when I turn it over, we find we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Queen of Clubs, and 1, 2, 3, 4 of Diamonds. Now it's a very strange thing that, but it seems like every time I mix the cards up, they have a habit of unmixing themselves. So let's try it a bit different. If we put the 4 queens together, and all we do is put the 4 fours straight on the top. Now I'm not going to do anything shady, I'm not even going to turn them over. We should have a block of 4 of Diamonds on the top, and a block of 4 Queen of Clubs on the bottom. Yeah. But a little tap and a little click, and we then get a 4 of Diamonds followed by a Queen of Clubs, followed by a 4 of Diamonds, followed by a Queen of Clubs, followed by a 4 of Diamonds, followed by a Queen of Clubs, followed by a 4 of Diamonds, and followed by a Queen of Clubs. Right, let's take a 4 of Diamonds, Queen of Clubs, 4 of Diamonds and Queen of Clubs, and we'll put them down there. And that leaves me with a 4 of Diamonds, a Queen of Clubs, a 4 of Diamonds and a Queen of Clubs. So we've got 4 of them down there, and we've got 4 of them up here. Put a tap and a click, turn it over, and we end up with the 4 of Diamonds up here again. Now we've got the 4 of Diamonds up here, that means down there we must have the 4 Queen of Clubs again. Let's try it again. If I just spread the 4 fours out, and I'll stick a Queen of Clubs into there, I'll stick a Queen of Clubs into there, and we stick a Queen of Clubs into there, and finally we'll put a Queen of Clubs on the top. So you've seen again, they're all getting mixed up. So we stick that mixed up lot down there, and keep these mixed up ones up here. Give it a tap, give it a click, turn it over, and we should find all 4 Queen of Clubs are up here. All 4 of them. Which can only mean the 4 of Diamonds are down here. But hang on. We've got the 4 Queen of Clubs up here now. Well, we can't have the Queen of Clubs in the 2 places. So if we leave them face up and turn these over, we should find the 4 of Diamonds. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. If you'd like to see how it's done, the tutorial is next. Well, I hope you enjoyed that performance. It's my variation on a trick by, as far as I'm aware, it's by Andy Field, a magician from Bristol. As far as I'm aware, it is his concept. I've just adapted it to suit myself. You will need to know how to do an Elmsley count. I'll leave a link in the description box below. It'll take you to my tutorial where you learn a couple of different ways of doing that. And I use a couple of different ways in my performance, but in this tutorial I'll just stick to the one, save confusing anyone. Right, you start off with 9 cards. 6 black and 3 red. I use duplicates because it's more convincing, harder for people to see any errors, whereas if you're just using 6 blacks and 3 reds, if you are just using 6 blacks and 3 reds, don't use picture cards, don't use aces in your mix. Use 6s, 8s and 9s, it's more confusing to the spectator's brain. Right, start off with 4 queens, 4 black cards on the top, then 2 red cards, a black card, a red card and a black card. Because I start mine different to the way Andy did in his one. Because I do a little convincer at the start to show that you've actually got 8 cards, and you're just taking the top card each time and putting them down until you've done 7, and that leaves you with 2 cards in your hand, and you want to put them down as 1 card, right? So you're just showing 8 cards. Make sure that you don't split that card, so when you're closing up, close up from this side and push them all together so people don't see, right? Then you introduce the cards, so you just turn them over and you're just peeling off the top 4 cards to show 4 queen of clubs. Turn them over and put them down. Then you just do an Elmsley count to show you got 4 of diamonds, or 4 red cards. I'll just stick to saying red and black. You say, so if I put a red card down, put a black card on it, put a red card down, put a black card on it. Now you want to take 2, you've got 3 cards here, so you want to take the top 2. So you just put a bit of pressure, or just rest your finger on the bottom card, and just push down slightly, and you'll find that the top 2 cards will just slide off in your hand. And you can, if you want to, show that it's a 4, or a red card. You can show that's a black card, you can show that that one's a red card, and you can show that that one's a black card. Once you put them down, you pick the top card up and you're reversing it with the second card, so the second card's now going on to the top. You pick up the 3rd and 4th without reversing their order, and you just flip your hands over, and it looks like the cards are actually mixed up in the pack. Then you put them down, so that what was the second card's now on the top. Do whatever magical gesture you want to do. You flip them over, and again you just peel off the top 4 cards to show 4 queen of clubs. This time put them down face up, and you remember now that you're on your second time around, because it does get a bit confusing, this one. And you do another Elmsley count, again to show 4 red cards. You turn this pack over and say, I'll show you it again. I'll put a red card down and put a black card on it. I'll put a red card down and I'll put a black card on it. Again, you've got 3 cards left and you're going to steal the top 2. So just rest your pointing finger against the bottom card and just push down slightly and slide off and show a red card. Put another black card on it, show the last red card and show the last black card. Again, reverse the order of the top 2 cards. Pick the 3rd and 4th up without reversing their order and just turn them over, and again it looks like they're mixed up through the pack. Put them back down again so that the second card is now the top card. Again, do whatever magical move you want to do, turn over, and again you're just peeling off the top 4 cards to show 4 black cards. And again you do another Elmsley count to show 4 red cards. You turn your red cards down and you say, well, as I do in a performance, you say that it's strange that every time you mix the cards up, you have a habit of unmixing themselves. And while you're saying that, you're just taking the top card and the bottom card at the same time. So you're just pulling out the bottom card with the top card. but try and keep them together as you do it, so it looks like one card. So as you can see, it's the top and the bottom coming out, and you put them to the bottom. Then you peel off the top card and the second to top card, and you put them back onto the top. So all you've done is reverse the order on the top two cards there. You see, so what if I have all the black cards on the bottom and I put all the red cards onto the top, and you'll even keep a face up so you can see what's going on. Now you need to do a move called the Hammond count. I'll go through it quickly, well, slowly for you at this. You're basically holding the pack on a bit of your hand on a bit of an angle with your second finger and your ring finger and your thumb at the other end. And you want it so it's slightly covered by that hand. And you just peel off the top card to show it's a red one. Then you're peeling off the next one to show it's black. Peel off the next one to show it's red. Peel off that one to show it's black. Now what you're going to do is swap this packet over into this hand and take that packet as one card. So it just looks like all you're doing is pulling that 4 off. But what you're actually doing is coming over the top and squaring the pack up. And then using your ring finger and your thumb to grip the edge of this packet so you can pull it out from underneath. So you're just showing a red card, then you show a black card, a red card, and this is a double, so you just put that down as a black card. You turn the packet over. Then you go, so if I take a red card, a black card, a red card and a black card, and you take the top 4 cards without reversing their order and just put them down. Then you turn the top card to show you've got a red card, take the second one to show a black card, take the third one to show a red card, and you've got a double in your hand. So you want to keep them together as you take that to show another black card. You square them up. You say, so if I've got 4 cards down there, you do another Elmsley count, and I've got 4 cards up here. Do your magic move, turn them over, do another Elmsley count to show you got the 4 red cards in your hand. Then you can turn them over to show the 4 black cards are down there. As I've done in the, you should really on this Elmsley count put that card to the bottom, but I forgot to do it now and I forgot to do it in the performance. So what I did then was picked it up and used that as a counter to say there's the 4 black cards sort of thing, and then put it to the bottom. You turn this packet over, you say, we'll tell you what it'll do, and then you spread out the top 3 cards. Don't forget that's a double, so you want to keep that together in your hand. You spread out the 5 cards to look like 4 cards, if you know what I mean. You put a black card in there, you put a black card in the middle, you put a black card in second to top, and you put a black card in on the top. Then you just close them up and go, right, so if I take a red, a black, a red and a black and put them down there, leaving me with the red and a black and a red and a black. Again, do whatever magical move you want to, turn them over, do another Elmsley count to show you've now got 4 black cards in your hand. Now what I do, again, which is different to the way Andy does in his performance, I now turn it over and again do the wiggle move, which is just taking the top 2 cards in one hand and the bottom 2 in that hand. Although it's 3, you're keeping the double together as one, and then just reversing their order. Because what I've just done now is put 2 red cards on the bottom of 3 black ones and put that down face up, face down. Pick up the next pack, turn that over, and again do an Elmsley count to show you've got 4 black cards up there as well. Then, as I did in my performance, I said, well, you can't have black cards here and black cards there. I'll have to leave them black cards facing up, so these can't be the black cards. Then you turn it over, and now this is a very strange move, this one. Hold it with your fingers basically covering all that edge, because you're going to be taking the top card, putting it to the bottom and taking the pack of 3, the pack of 4 off as one. Then putting the pack of 4 back as you take the top one, and then putting that onto the top to show 4 4s. I'll show you that again. Hold it with your middle finger and ring fingers covering that edge of the pack. You're just peeling off the top 4, swapping that back into this hand and taking all of these cards to show 2 4s. Then you're putting this one into the hand and taking all of them back into this hand, which shows 3 4s. And then you just put all them on the top and you're just showing the 4 4s there, even though you've only got 2. Well, there you go. Bit long-winded, I know, but I think it's well worth it. Hope you can learn it, have fun with it, enjoy it, and amaze people. And I'll see you soon.